Hey, what's up, guys, with a Hallyu Blast?
I'm Serg.
And I'm Oscar, and today we are reacting to Gfriend's comeback, Sunrise. It's been a really long time since we've seen these girls. I think the last time was Memoria. When was that? Like
that was
October, November?
October.
Somewhere around then. I don't know.
I already looked at the album. Memoria Korean version is on that album.
It is?
And I've already downloaded it.
That's gonna be good.
I'm excited.
So we just get into this.
Yes. Rip subtitles, by the way.
Yeah. Blonde Salon. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You?
Poppy. No lighthearted.
Yeah? Interesting.
Hmm.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Interesting.
Shambi.
Oh, dude, I'm all about it. Trying to get a hint at where this is going.
I don't know. I really like that chorus though.
An interesting dance move. Ooh, girl.
Wow. Looks very
Oh my
great
God.
this comeback. Yuju high note? Oh, there we go. That's a Yuju high note I was looking for.
Ooh,
Oh,
Shindy. Okay.
Oh.
She's still going?
Huh. That was interesting. So, for me, for this song, I think they could have just like gone from that second chorus they had and the last part of the song, and then cut everything before that. Because honestly, that I don't know.
It did start getting better toward the end.
I really wasn't a fan of that whole beginning of the song, really. Because I like the chorus. The chorus I liked a lot. But like those slow parts they put in the beginning and the middle of the song, not a huge fan of.
I'm with you on that. I feel like they did try to do something different, but at the same time keeping their sound. But I don't think I think I would have preferred kind of like a Time for the Moonlight type esque rather than the slowed down part.
Yeah.
Definitely Memoria destroys this song, and for me,
Memoria is a
Memoria
really good
obliterates
song,
this song. But I don't want to be too hasty. I feel like much like past Gfriend songs, you know. I mean, because I'm still more of a fan than you are as of now anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're still on my top 5. I don't think they're on your top 5 anymore at the
they're
moment.
not my top 5
No,
anymore.
right. So Gfriend is still on my top 5, so I still have that bias factor, of course. And I do like all of Gfriend songs. Gfriend is more suited to me now, I suppose. Much, and again, much less to you. But I don't wanna be too hasty yet. I feel like this might be one of those instances where if the song's gonna hit me later on down the line.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to be too pessimistic, but the very beginning and the middle, they didn't really sell it to me. Not even the chorus with Yuju,
really,
which was nice, but
I think
I needed a little
besides
bit more.
like everything at the end, I think the chorus was probably one of my favorite parts of the song.
Well, I mean, definitely, it definitely was. But with like Gfriend's choruses, they're really, they go along with the strings in the background. And for this, there kind of seemed to be like a sound missing for while Yuji was singing the chorus. But I do agree. I do think the song got definitely tremendously better towards going into the end.
In the beginning, I was like, oh man, but then towards the end, I was like, okay, like this is what I wanted from Gfriend. But it is kind of weird. Like I do want to say everything towards the end was more of their sound, and I don't really know what the whole beginning parts.
Yeah, it seemed like I thought the song was gonna go in a very, very different direction.
I thought it was gonna be just like one of those like Christmassy songs, or like like one of those slower songs for the most part, and then it just picks up from the chorus, and then it slows back down again, and then it picks up from the chorus, the second chorus, and then it doesn't let go though. I liked that part though.
Maybe that's the whole point of the title. It is called Sunrise, so as the sun gets higher and higher, the song gets better and better.
That's true.
But I mean, I can't say I'm disappointed. Yeah. Really, because I mean, I still like Gfriend.
I mean, every time with Gfriend now, it's like I just don't know what to expect though, because I'm like,
you're kind of like concerned whether they're going to change it up or if they're gonna stick the same. But I don't even
really think about that, like if they're gonna change it up or not. I'm just wondering if I'm gonna like the song or not. Like, it's not so much of like, for some other groups, it's like I know I'm most likely gonna like the song. With Gfriend, I don't know, I'm just kind of like torn ever since
Sunny Summer, Time for the Moonlight. Before that, Summer Rain.
Ever since I think it was around Summer Rain and like
Love Whisper.
Love Whisper on all that. That's kind of where I was like
starting to teeter.
And I was kind of like, I don't know. And every comeback since then, that's how I've kind of been. This one, it kind of leaves me there for now. I don't know. Maybe this one will grow on me. But like if I were to rate it, I'd probably give it an 8 right now.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I've decided this is that with ratings, how I'm gonna do ratings now is if I don't think I'm gonna add it to my phone, I'm gonna give it a 7. 8s will be, they'll be added to my phone, but I won't actively look to listen to the song. 9s will be, I'll add it to the phone and I'll listen to the song. I'll wanna listen to the song, and then 10s, of course, are songs I'm gonna listen to, rewind it, listen to, rewind, listen to, rewind. I'm gonna keep listening to it until I move on to the next song. So that's kind of how I'm gonna be basing my ratings now. So this will be an 8, and I will add it to my phone, and I will listen to it, and hopefully down the line it comes to a 9.
Hopefully,
but I don't think it'll reach a 10.
I don't think this song will reach a 10. I think this one could reach a 9. I think it could.
I'm gonna be much more occupied with Memoria now that I have Memoria on my phone and it's in Korean. I'm gonna be all about it. Like I'm sorry, like Memoria was a really good song. The only reason why I didn't add it to my top 10 songs of last year was because I couldn't listen to it all the time. It was only on YouTube through the Japanese version. But I checked earlier, and there are actually a couple of B-sides, actually, Oscar. There are...
Well, this is their second album, so there is...
I think there's... Let me see, 13 songs.
13?
Well, 12 being the Sunrise is the instrumental.
Oh, and Memoria is
and Memoria is the Korean. So 11 technically.
11 technically, yeah.
We saw a couple of the guys talking about it in in the Discord, and I think one of them gave it a 7, and the other one said it was much better than he thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
I guess he's kind of like where I
Yeah,
am. Oh yeah, he
yeah.
actually used to be a pretty big Gfriend
Ryan
fan,
was
just
a
like me.
huge Gfriend fan, but he really wants to see something else. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of like where I was too, because
Mhm.
I remember me and him were both super hyped about Gfriend. Like we were talking about it one day, and we used to really like Gfriend a lot. Like Gfriend was one of my top groups.
Mhm.
Like I think they were my number one before Twice came.
Oh really?
Because I want to say that it was around that same time,
Mm.
but like I just remember the special stage Gfriend did with Twice.
Okay.
Then I started watching more Twice, and then Twice took over after
Ah,
that.
okay.
But I don't know. I used to really like Gfriend, so now it's kind of weird to like
Mhm.
see them, and I'm just like, it's good, but you know.
I mean, I probably always will like Gfriend. You know,
Yeah.
there's never a moment where I think I'm tired of them. Much like how you take breaks from K-pop, you know, and then you always come back, and that's how you've been interested in Twice as long as you have been.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that for me for Gfriend. All right, I'm not always listening to them, but when they come up, I'm all about it. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
So I that's kind of how I perceive it now.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a question real quickly is that do you think now that because you said that I think you mentioned before we recorded that Navilera was one of the probably your last favorite song, I suppose, I think is what you said, or around that time.
I think it's fair to say.
Do you
Yeah.
think if they released a song now like Navilera, would you still be a little on the fence about it, or?
I would totally even be okay with a Fingertip song, honestly.
Oh,
'Cause I did
okay.
like Fingertip too.
Mm.
I don't know. It's like one of those things where it just goes back. Well, maybe. I think
right?
I would, honestly. Like Navileta or even Rough.
Because
Rough was an amazing
yeah.
song. Like, oh my god.
But I mean, it was good. I'm really eager to hear a lot of y'all's opinions and whatnot. So,
That's going to be it for this video, guys. Like always, leave some feedback below. Hit that like and sub button. And that's all.
see you later.